AI tools, they're everywhere, right? It feels like a new one pops up every single day. And it's so easy to think, oh, just another distraction. But what if I told you they're actually the secret to getting back hours of your week? Yeah, seriously. We're not talking about working harder here. We're talking about using the AI that's already out there to work smarter. So let's dive in.
Okay, first things first, does this sound familiar? You feel like you're always running out of time. Your to-do list is, well, it's a mile long, and you just can't seem to catch a break. If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are so not alone in this.
But here's the thing. What if the solution isn't about grinding harder, but working smarter? That's exactly where this whole AI boom comes into play. And look, this isn't just a bunch of tech hype. These are powerful tools, seriously, designed to give you back the one thing we all need more of: time.
All right, let's kick things off with a big one, writing. We've all been there, right? Staring at that blinking cursor on a blank page, it can be absolutely paralyzing. Well, this is where your AI writing assistant swoops in to save the day. I mean, just think about it for a second. Instead of starting from zero, you can get a first draft of pretty much anything in just a few seconds. We're talking professional emails, essays for school, social media captions, you name it, even video scripts. It's just a massive time saver for anyone who has to write, well, anything. Okay, but it's not all magic. There's a trade-off, for sure. On the plus side, these tools are lightning fast. They're an amazing way to just get your ideas rolling. But the downside? Well, sometimes the writing can come out sounding a little robotic, kind of generic, especially if you don't give it good instructions. Like, for example, the AI might spit out something like, "This proposal leverages synergies to optimize outcomes." I mean, what does that even mean? It's technically correct, I guess, but who talks like that? It's just drowning in corporate jargon with zero personality. But watch this. With a tiny human edit, that nonsense becomes, "This plan uses teamwork to get better results." See? Simple, clear, effective. And that's the key right there. You gotta think of AI as your collaborator, not your replacement. Let it do the heavy lifting on the first draft, and you come in to add that final human touch.
So, you want to give it a shot? There are some awesome free tools you can try right now. The free version of ChatGPT is super powerful. And if you're already using Notion, well, Notion AI is baked right in. Super easy to get started.
Okay, next up, let's talk about another massive time suck: scheduling. If your calendar looks like a complete disaster zone of meetings and deadlines, AI can step in and bring some serious order to that chaos. It's kind of like handing over all that mental stress to a digital assistant. I mean, just look at this before and after here. On the left, that's the calendar we all dread, right? Conflicting appointments, meetings stuck back to back, literally zero time to breathe, let alone think. But then, look at the after. With an AI scheduler, you get this beautiful, clean, prioritized schedule. The tool has automatically found time for you to actually focus and has arranged your meetings logically. It is, no joke, a total game changer. And the best part? You don't have to shell out a bunch of money to get started. A tool like Reclaim.ai has a really generous free version, and even Google Calendar itself has smart scheduling features built right in that'll help find the best times for everyone automatically. All right, let's switch gears and talk about visuals. So what do you do when you need an awesome image for a presentation or a social post, but you're not a graphic designer? Yep, you guessed it. AI can be your on-demand creative partner. These AI image generators are honestly mind-blowing. All you do is type what you want to see. Something like a photorealistic image of a cozy coffee shop on a rainy day. And bam, in seconds, you get a totally unique, high-quality picture ready to go. No design skills needed whatsoever. If you want to play around with this, check out some free tools like Leonardo AI or Playground AI. They both give you a bunch of free credits to start, so you can generate a ton of images and just experiment to find a style you like. Okay, now we're getting to my personal favorite category, the tools that just get rid of all that boring, repetitive busy work. Seriously, think of it like having a personal digital assistant who works 24/7 for free and handles all the little tasks that just suck the life out of you. First up, automated note-taking. Just imagine this. You're sitting in a long meeting or a lecture, and you don't have to type a single thing. Tools like Otter.ai will transcribe the entire conversation in real time and then, this is the best part, give you a nice, neat summary of all the key points. This is a huge time saver for students and pros alike. But it gets even better. Let's talk about workflow automation.
Now, this is where you connect all the different apps you use every day, like your email, your notes, your calendar, so they can basically talk to each other and do tasks for you automatically. It might sound kind of complicated, but the core idea is actually super simple. Let me walk you through how this magic works. So, step 1, an important email lands in your inbox. Then, the AI sees it and automatically creates a new task for you in Notion. Then, it goes into your calendar and blocks off time for you to work on it. And finally, it'll even send you a little reminder on WhatsApp when it's time to start. All of that happens while you're doing something else. You literally don't have to lift a finger. So, okay, that's a lot of cool stuff, right? But with all these options, the big question is, where do you even start? It can definitely feel a little overwhelming. But the key is not to try and do everything at once. Let's make a simple plan to get you started.
To keep it simple, let's just break it down by what you do. If you're a student, start with the writing and note-taking tools. Easy. If you're a working professional, scheduling and automation are going to give you the biggest wins right away. And if you're a creator, combining the image tools with a writing assistant, that's a total powerhouse. But look, if you take away only one thing today, please let it be this. Start small. Seriously, don't try to become an expert on 5 new tools by tomorrow. Just pick one tool that looks interesting and commit to using it for just 1 week. That's it. That's how you build the habit and actually start seeing the results. So let's do a quick recap. We've talked about 4 awesome AI shortcuts: the writing assistant to crush that writer's block, the scheduling genius to get your calendar in order, the creative partner for amazing visuals, and your digital assistant to just get rid of all that boring stuff. And that brings us right to the final, most important question. This stuff isn't just about cool new tech. It's about getting your time back. It's about getting your mental energy back. So I'll leave you with this. What would you do if you had an extra 5 hours every single week? Think about it.